Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every bit. Business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
With the home run, just about to stray away center field.
Welcome to John Randall Field here in beautiful Chehinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. We got a baseball game here today, some EDC action here on Three Borders Sports Network. In North Dakota baseball, EDC action. Again, the Wahpeton Huskies are hosting the Shanley Deacons, and it's a one-game, 2-point game here for the both teams in the EDC. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But again, welcome everybody to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28, our own cable channel dedicated to most events when we go live, Brian. And I am Joe Schreiner, and he is Brian Watson. B-Dub, good afternoon.
Warm enough for you?
Good Lord, man. How about the wind?
Oh, here's my question.
Yeah.
What were the farmers not happy with today?
Wind.
Exactly. Never happy.
Well,
that's all I'm saying. It's a beautiful day out here.
Yeah.
Farmer's not happy. Too much wind.
How were you happy or not happy on the golf course?
I was on the golf course, so I was happy.
Sure you were.
Yeah, a bad day on the golf course is still pretty good.
All right.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's windy out in the fields, so dust is blowing for sure, and that's not a good thing for a farmer. So hope it all goes well for everybody. Welcome again to our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is a precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. We're going to have our starting lineups and everything first. But before that happens, in a couple of minutes here, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Ryan Brandt. He's going to go through the Senior Recognition Day here. It's possibly the home season closer here for the Huskies here. And I think they're monkeying with the schedule.
There's a makeup game tomorrow, I believe.
And it was scheduled for Thursday.
It was scheduled for Thursday.
Yep.
And I think they're going to play it tomorrow because of weather. The game against West Fargo. They're going to play it in the afternoon, like 1 and 3.
So that's what we're hearing. And senior night was moved to tonight just in case those games didn't happen on Thursday and or Friday. But now the decision is made to move them to Wednesday afternoon at 1 and 3, correct?
Correct.
So we'll have that here on Three Borders Sports Network. So there's, again, your update here, what's going on. This is just a single game here between the Shanley Deacons and the Wahpeton Huskies here on EDC action. Looks like we are going to have the umpires meeting first before we get to the senior recognition, Brian. So we got a chance to set up the game here on the Yield Advantage pregame show. Brian Shanley's coming in here. They're 6-12 in the EDC points, so this is a big one for them. If they get a 2-point victory today, they'll move up in the standings here to an 8-12 record, and only the top 8 teams are going on in the playoffs, and right now Fargo North, just ahead of Shanley, is the 8th team. So they could tie Fargo North here if they get a victory today.
Yeah, with the way they do things in baseball, they cut it off at the top 8. So a big game for Shanley, the one that they need to win, see if they can get themselves in that top 8, see if they can extend their season, get some postseason action. Huskies are going to finish out of the top 8, but they get to play spoilers. So you got to get out there and see if let's keep these guys out of there and play some good baseball.
And again, it's a intra-league game. Both teams are in the American League. Wahpeton and Shanley. No, Shanley's in the National League. Wahpeton's in the American League. So this is a 2-point game. That's why it's a 2-point game.
Yep, 2-pointer.
If they were within the same league, it would be a 1-point game.
And they'd be playing 2.
Yep.
It's a good day for 2.
So now, especially when, it would be a good day for 2, but
a little windy.
A little breezy out there.
A little breezy.
Temperatures in the low 90s here at John Randall Field. Huskies, again, looking for a win here. They have not had a win since they played Breckenridge here at home back on April 21st is when they played Breckenridge and won that game. So the Huskies looking for a victory here toward the end of the season. We're getting some handshakes, so I'm going to turn it over to our stand-in PA announcer, Mr. Ryan Brandt, here for today's senior recognition. Here it is.
Baseball fans, and welcome to Vaderstad Stadium at John Randall Field. Can you hear me? We are going to introduce our 2 seniors. Up more? How do you turn this thing up? You know how to do that? Maybe. Our first senior is Miles Hinckley. Parents are Chad and Emily Hinckley. Miles has participated in baseball for 4 years. All 4 years have been on varsity. Miles plans to go into the workforce after graduation, and Miles' favorite baseball memory is winning EDC and placing 3rd at state in 2023. Our next senior is Eli Kappas, number 24. Parents are Chris and Danette Kappas. Eli has participated in baseball for 4 years, 2 years on varsity. Eli's plans after graduation are to attend NDSCS and major in criminal justice. Eli's favorite memory is showing up to practice and games and having fun and laughing with the boys. If we could all stand and applaud the 2 seniors for all of their hard work and leadership throughout the years of Husky baseball.
All right, that concludes the senior recognition of the 2 seniors, Miles Hinckley and Eli Kappas, and both of them have been big parts of the Husky baseball program here the last few years, and it's always tough when you got to say goodbye to some seniors, Brian. You go through that every year with your basketball
Yeah,
squad.
it is. It's always tough to say goodbye, and as coaches, you try and figure out, well, what are we going to do to replace these guys, and you never know. You have people that step up and able to fill the shoes, and we'll see what happens here. Short and sweet with only 2 seniors, though.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And we're going to take a few pictures here before we get going, and Chris Kappas will be our official PA announcer. He'll be back upstairs here to do the Miller and Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups here shortly. Do you? We can hang around here for that. If
the one thing about these 2 seniors, they've been a part of a pretty good run for the Huskies, even though, the season this year hasn't gone well. They were part of that state tournament team last year, so it's been a good career for these 2 seniors, and we'll see if they can have a good senior night here.
Yeah, it sure has. Again, Shanley coming in here just outside the top 8, and it's worth 2 points tonight here. They're Fargo North sitting at 6-10 in EDC points, and Shanley sitting at 6-12 in EDC points. So again, they're basically tied. Fargo North, Brian, they got to play Valley City, so that'll be a close game there. And think Chris is going to be out of breath, but I think Chris will soon have our starting lineups, our Miller and Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Are you ready, Chris?
Yep.
All right, we'll turn it over to our PA announcer, Mr. Chris Kappas, for today's starting lineups.
Welcome, baseball fans, to Vaterstad Stadium at John Randall Field. Between today's matchup between the Shanley Deacons and your home team, the Wahpeton Huskies. We'll go through the lineup starting with the reserves. First for the Shanley Deacons. Number 1, Caleb Dahl. Number 10, Jax Mattern. Number 12, Liam Miller. Number 23, George Geobraze. Number 21, Greg Noel. And number 24, Isaac Dunkel. Now for your starters. Leading off, the shortstop, number 8, Landon Hale. Batting second, the pitcher, number 9, Quinn Miller. Batting third, the second baseman, number 15, Eli Emineth. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 2, Ryan Amon. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 7, Joey Jagger. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 6, Jeremiah Beckham. Batting seventh, the DH, number 18, Jacob Klinsky. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 14, Shea Peasland. Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 4, Cole Stimson. And playing left field, number 13, Jackson Askew. Shanley is coached by head coach Luke Rusted, assisted by Greg Miller and Isaac Emineth. Now for your home team, the Wahpeton Huskies, starting with the reserves. Number 1, Dylan Bierstraight. Number 6, Aiden Hendrickson. Number 7, Cooper Kumo. Number 13, Trayton King. Number 15, Cale Gilbertson. And number 18, Landon Ralph. Now for your starters. Leading off, the center fielder, number 4, Miles Hinckley. Batting second, the shortstop, number 2, Riley Jones. Batting third, playing third base, number 12, Aiden Hyack. Batting fourth, the DH, number 24, Eli Kappas. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 11, Rylan Flack. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 3, Ryan Braun. Batting seventh, doing the pitching, number 9, Carter Hockert. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 5, Kaysen Pincinel. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 10, Braden Steffens. Doing the catching, number 8, Braxton Heitkamp. The Huskies are coached by head coach Andrew Lundsetter, assisted by Hunter McCall, Ryan Braun, umpires for today's game: on the bases, Kelly McNary; behind the plate, Josh Nordick. And get everyone to rise. Please remove your headgear, face the left field line, and stand for the national anthem.
All right, let's play ball, huh?
Let's get her done.
Let's get her done today. As the senior recognition day here at John Randall Field. Chris Kappas introducing our Miller & Associates American Family Life Insurance starting lineups, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. And our first pitch will be coming up shortly, and that'll be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your shoreline farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic, picturesque downtown. You go ahead.
Tyler, North Dakota.
Thank you.
I thought you change it every time.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a long time. I was like, "What? Where's he going to go with this?"
Keeping you on your toes.
Yeah,
man.
I know. Well, you ready for some baseball?
My buddy Chad, he always gets it confused. He can't remember if it's Tyler, Minnesota or Tyler, North Dakota. So
Really?
So I got to cut him off on that.
He might think Tyler, Texas.
Yeah, he might. Maybe that's the next thing he'll come up with. That's the next thing he'll come up with. All right, we're ready to go here, and Carter Bob Hockert out there taking his warm-up pitches. Bob will be pitching for the Huskies here in this game today, and his battery mate behind the plate will be Braxton Heitkamp.
The wind is blowing pretty good right to left. The flag, you can't see it in our shot there, but the flag is at full attention.
You can see it at the first base camera.
Oh, let's try it out here. Let's see. Yep, look at that.
There you go.
He's at full attention over there.
That is straight out. Again, right now, game time, it's 92 degrees according to my phone, and it is not a flip phone. However, my partner seems to think
phone.
No,
it's a flip phone.
No. Let's see what the wind is doing.
You got any apps on that thing?
I got apps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can tell you the barometric pressure.
Yeah, we don't need to know that, though.
No.
We just need to know the temperature.
Sunrise today was at 5:55 a.m.
A farmer would know that.
Well, I wasn't up at the crack of sunrise, no. Going to be warm again tomorrow.
Yeah,
Not as windy, though, the way it looks. The wind is finally going to die down, which is a good thing. Helps dry things out, and we don't need to do that anymore.
I'm sure you'll find something to complain about after that, though.
Yeah, we
get
will.
too much rain, it's going to be too wet, and yeah, I know how it works.
For Shanley, leading it off here in the top of the first will be Landon Hale, the shortstop. And again, your Tyler Farm Supply first pitch. Carter Hockert will deliver it. Sails outside, and the time is 5:03 is the official start time. 19 to 26 mile an hour gusts, according to our official PA announcer, Chris Kappas. So it's a breezy day out there.
Yeah, it's going to take a shot to get it out in right field. Let's just say that.
A line drive of shot almost. And Bob's third pitch sails outside for ball 3. So Bob digging himself a hole here right away in the leadoff hitter of Landon Hale, the shortstop. And that one comes across for strike 1.
And that's the key for the Huskies. Have to get off to a good start. For Hockert, he's got to settle down early, put some pitches across the plate, and let the guys behind him help him.
That one comes up high for ball 4, so a walk is issued there to Landon Hale to lead off the game here for Shanley. They got their leadoff runner on, and that brings up Quinn Miller.
Yeah, we saw Hockert against, was it Davies?
Yes, sir.
And had a tough first inning, but then settled down after that. And really, it was a ball game after that. You throw out that first inning, and it was a good game. And like I said, just have to settle down and not give up those extended innings.
Chad's watching already. Chad Affield saying hi. Yeah, somebody must have forgot a practice ball out there in left field, and they had to get that hauled in here, so they had to bring that in. So it looks like we're good to go. And again, Quinn Miller at the plate, swings at strike 1. Well, my friend, you had a tough weekend, but it was quite the event, the way it looked like.
Yeah, it turned out pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. My dad's celebration of life.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. I did watch a lot of it on Three Borders Sports Network YouTube channel. So
yeah, we had a tough time with the internet connection down there.
That's what I figured.
And I got a couple things I'm gonna take a look at it, see if I can correct it. I have it. I did record it, so I have it. I'm going to see if I can swap them out here without any, without losing the link. So we'll see what happens.
You were on top of that, is what I thought. You just haven't had time because you just got back last night.
Yeah, just haven't had time to look at it.
Yeah. Runner at first base, Landon Hale. It's a 1-1 count, and there goes Hale. And the throw down is not going to be in time, and it's off the mark, but Jones knocks it down there to keep the runner at second base.
Yeah, good save there by Riley Jones to prevent that ball from going all the way out in center field.
The call was a strike, so it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Carter Hawker gets ahead here of Quinn Miller. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hawker looks back and comes home with it, and there's a shot down to first base, and it was right into the tip of the glove, and everybody's going to be safe. Going to third, and the throw over to third, and I believe I hope Kelly's okay, because he took a spill back there.
Oh, I missed that.
He tripped on something over there. I know there's a water. Oh, Kelly's getting up there with some help as Bones is going to come out and take a look at him. Kelly was running over there to make the call, Brian, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw him make a tumble there, and it's a pretty good tumble for Kelly McNary.
Yeah, there's a sprinkler head.
Yeah.
Right in that area down there.
I don't know if that's what I thought it got moved back a little bit, but maybe it's still in that area. He might have caught that little sprinkler head divot there and just got his feet tangled up, and down he went. And I think the runner was called out at third base. He was. So Josh Nordick made that call. So good play. Flack had it in the tip of his glove, Brian. We'll recap that. Flack had it in the tip of his glove, and he was trying to bring him back, and it fell out of his glove. They called him safe, and Flack alertly threw to third base to catch Hale.
Yeah, just trying to transfer that ball out of his glove and into his hand, and it just didn't stay in his glove long enough.
Right. So an error in the book.
But they do get the lead runner, got the first out, and Kelly McNary looks like he's ready to go again.
Yep. Kelly will go back and watch that one tonight and say, what the heck?
Well, he might have just got blown over by the wind. It's blowing so hard out there.
Yeah. Kelly McNary's brother Greg just texts too, and Eli Emineth coming to the plate, and Greg says that he does have that bad knee, but right now he looks like he's standing out there pretty decent, Greg. So I think he's going to be okay. Kelly's had hip surgery over the years.
Oh wow!
He kind of did the right thing. I mean, he did the old tuck and roll thing. He put his shoulder down and rolled with it, and could have been worse. There's a pickoff move to first, not in time. So, yeah, Greg, we're hoping everything's okay. He looks like he's fine.
Yeah, he looks pretty good out there.
Just a tough tumble for guys our age. Not saying he's old. He's younger than I am. But
well, you know how to fall. That's what
right.
It is. You know how to fall.
Tuck that shoulder and take her on the shoulder side. But so the count's 1 ball, 1 strike to the hitter Eli Emineth. Runner at first base is Quinn Miller. There's 1 out. And the pitch caught the corner, strike, and it's 1-2. So Bob coming back here after that opening walk, Brian, and starting to throw strikes here for the Huskies.
Yeah, if he can settle down, he can put the ball over the plate. He's got some good stuff.
Josh Nordick behind the plate. I don't know if I mentioned that. Chris introduced them both, but there's Cooper Klosterman walking there, and there's a foul ball out of play. But that one went into the wind, and it just tailed. I could turn that down.
Well, I mean, most people.
Yeah.
There's a feature, it's called vibrate, or silent. That's what they do.
All right. That's what I did.
And then you can still hear it.
Yeah.
Or feel it.
Okay.
Is the way that it works.
Okay.
But I don't know.
All right, I'm trying.
You got a dial on that thing or what?
Greg says that he's still Greg's the big brother.
Big brother. Why do they do that?
call strike 3 on Emineth. What do you mean? What do they?
Big brothers always have to announce that they're the big brother.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
The way it is, I guess.
Ryan Ullman, the center fielder. What are you? The oldest brother? Or are you the big brother?
I am the oldest brother. I am not the oldest in the family, though.
Oh.
My sister's older than me.
Ryan Ullman at the plate, center fielder. 2 outs. Hockert delivers outside to Ullman. Ullman's playing center field. Goes Wendy Kappas flying by. She's always in the house.
Yeah, she is. I'm surprised she hasn't knocked on the door yet.
She'll come up here with ice cream later and tease you. 1 ball, no strikes to Ryan Ullman. One 1-0 pitch. Slap to right field. It's going to fall in for a base hit in front of Ryan Brown out there, and Shanley Deacons will have runners at first and second after that base hit.
Yeah, nice one in the right field there. That ball gets held up in the wind a little bit.
Yep.
Otherwise, I think Braun's able to run that thing down.
Stepping up to the plate for the Deacons now will be Joey Jager, first baseman. Want to welcome those of you from Shanley that are watching today too as well. Shanley fans. Had a call strike there on Jager. Had a mom down below asked.
Our sign blew down. Did you put the sign back up?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. It blew down.
Actually, there's a foul ball, and giving chase over on the first base side and making the catch is Ryan Flack, and Flack makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stranding 2, 1 base hit. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. The Deacons 0, the Huskies coming to bat.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
We had a little bit of action there in the top of the first, and looks like everybody's okay. Kelly McNary took a little tumble trying to make the call over at third base as he was running over there, and Kelly got up. And
we don't have bloopers, but we could probably roll that into our blooper footage.
We could use that on a commercial.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he would like
need a
that.
new commercial.
I don't know if he would like that. But if we had a blooper reel, we could certainly run it.
Yeah, he'd smile about it. He's standing out there okay now.
Yeah,
so
he's doing fine.
He'd smile about it. He'll laugh about it when we talk to him. So the Shanley Deacons, Brian, here in the top of the first, they threatened here getting a walk right away, and then the line drive, the Flack kind of bobbled there and got Landon Hale out at third base on the said play by Kelly McNary, and kind of shut the Deacons down there, but they could have had a bigger threat. But Carter Bob Hockert shut them down. So we're going to go to the bottom of the first now, and one of the two seniors, Miles Hinckley, steps up to the plate. Miles' typical position defensively at center field, and the pitcher is Quinn Miller. Hinckley's going to drive one, and it's going to bounce through for a seeing eye single, Brian, between first and second base, and a leadoff hitter gets a base hit.
A little high bouncer right through the hole. And Hinckley's got the wheels to get down to first, and Husky started off with a base hit.
It's going to bring up Riley Jones now for the Huskies here. Riley Jones playing second base. Quinn Miller on the hill and Jeremiah Beckham behind the plate.
See if the Huskies decide to play a little small ball here and square up.
I got a feeling that third baseman Stimson is on the grass.
In on the grass.
I think they're thinking the same thing you are, Brian. And there he is. He pulls it back in time for ball one. On deck for the Huskies, Aiden Hayek. And he always makes solid, I shouldn't say always, because that's a pretty strong word in the game of baseball, but if he makes contact, it's pretty solid. Moving the pickoff move, and in time. And they got Hinckley leaning a little bit too far, Brian.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Get a nice base hit, start it off there, and see if you can get going early, and you give it right back.
So now Riley Jones again at the plate. He's ahead in the count, 1 ball, no strikes. And the third baseman Stimson goes back even with the bag. Jones swings and misses, strike one. We'll set the defenses for you in inning number 2. Swing and a miss. That one's right down the pipe from Quinn Miller. Yeah, one of the Shanley moms asked the website and her YouTube page, and I told her, so she said she would share it. So hopefully we've got some Shanley fans watching.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Absolutely. The 2-2 pitch. Call strike at the knees, and Jones is caught looking for out number 2.
And just like that, you're in good position, and now you're down to your last out here in the first inning.
So here comes third baseman Aiden Hayek. And the other senior for the Huskies that was recognized earlier today, Eli Kappas, is on deck as a designated hitter. And Aiden just got on top of that one. A little slow roller to Stimson, and he'll get it over to first to Jaeger in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, and we're going to go to the top of the second right after this, and we're tied at 0 here at John Randall Field.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Welcome back to John Randall Field here at Vaterstad Stadium. Beautiful Chinkappa Park. And leading off the top of the second is Jeremiah Beckham, the catcher for the Shanley Deacons. He'll take outside and low for ball 1. Bob Hockert delivers. That one's chopped foul behind the plate. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
It's nice out, 90 degrees or whatever, but the wind makes it a little more bearable.
Yeah.
Humidity's not kicking up yet.
Nope. Hockert delivers that one outside for ball 2. 2-1. That one's fouled away over to First Street. That's over the fence and out of the stadium area. 2-2.
I'm sure Wendessa will track that thing down.
She might.
Go to the concession stand and get a freezy.
Freezy or a sucker. I think they've got some There's one right back up the middle. It's going to hit the bag. Nope, and that's going to bounce through as Jones makes a dive for it. So a base hit in the books here for Jeremiah Beckham here to lead off the second. So again, leading off the inning, the Shanley Deacons get the first hitter on board.
Yeah, that ball hit in the right spot. Any farther left or right, and either short or second will be able to make a play on that.
Next up for Shanley, the DH number 18, Jacob Klinsky.
Here comes Jacob Klinsky, the designated hitter and number 7 hitter in the order. So once again, the Deacons with the leadoff hitter on board. The Shanley Deacons got the card out, and they're flashing numbers, so everybody's got to look at their card for the play. Takes a little bit of time to do that.
Until a baseball game and a football game broke out.
Pickoff move by Hockert, not in time, and Flack dropped the ball, so would have been safe anyway. Jacob Klinsky, the designated hitter. Is a junior. That one gets away and down to second easily on that pass ball was Beckham.
Yeah, that ball was up, and then there was a bunt attempt, and Heidkamp just not able to get a glove on it. I went all the way back to the fence, and looks like Lundsetter's going to come out and have a chat here with Hockert.
This mound visit is going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. So Bob and Heidkamp, I don't know if they want to just talk some signs here with the runner at second base. Maybe they got messed up on it, and Coach Lundsetter wants to talk to Bob about that maybe. See what's going on between the two.
Well, whatever's going on, Nordic's going to go out and break it up.
Yep. My high school coach asked me once, is the umpire coming out yet? Yep. I said, good, because I want to talk to him.
Yeah, right?
And I'm sure that happens a lot, even in the major leagues.
I'm sure. Hey, is he on his way yet?
Yep.
Hey, you let me know when that guy's on his way.
But I don't think that was the issue there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he still squares and pulls the bat back for a strike. So Klinsky now even in the count. Hockert going to deliver the 1-1 pitch after he gets a sign from Heidkamp. Second inning defensively here for the Huskies. We'll go through that in a second. And again, he squares, and the bunt off to the pitcher's right. Hockert spins and throws it back over to Flack in time. The sacrifice bunt works to perfection for Shanley.
A good play by Hockert, able to make a play on the ball, get it over, get the out. Deacons get what they want out of it, move the runner over to third.
So a sacrifice fly, air, wild pitch, whatever.
Just 1 out here.
Yep. And Che Peasland, the right fielder, steps up to the plate. So defensively for the Huskies, left to right, Steffens, Hinckley, and Brown. From third to first is Hayek, Jones, Pincinel, and Flack. The pitch is popped up, foul. Heidkamp giving chase there. I think he was just out of camera range there, Brian.
Had a chance to get it.
Yeah, he was on a dead run and caught up to it quicker than I think he thought he was going to.
Well, I think, too, that the wind is kind of pushing that ball away. You know, you think maybe, hey, I got it, and then just at the last second, a gust just kind of blows it away from his glove there.
Yep. And we're ready to go. And Beckham standing at third. That one sails outside. Heidkamp did good to get to that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. It's tied at 0 here. We're in the top of the second, so. And that one, again, off the tip of the glove of Heidkamp, and coming home to score on that pass ball will be Beckham, and he'll score the first run of the game.
And the bunt pays off. You move him over in the
Yep.
scoring position, and you have the pass ball, and they're able to come in and score, and the Deacons take the lead here.
I don't know if that wind is affecting, because that's been a few of them off the tip of the glove of Heitkamp, and that wasn't that far outside, I didn't think. Or he's trying to frame it too quick. One of the.
I mean, that might be the case. No, the flag's still blowing pretty good, but
2-2.
It is going right across the field, right to left.
Fouled away. Its count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. The hitter is Peasland, the right fielder. He's number 8 in the batting order. Bases are clear. And now I believe it's a full count, 3-2. It is. So a full count pitch, payoff pitch for Hockert to Peasland. Check swing. Did he go? And
nope.
They say no. Kelly McNary said he did not go, which I didn't think he did either. So a base on ball. Second walk issued there by Bob Hockert. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter, Cole Stimson, in the order.
Brings the plate, third baseman. Number 4, Cole Stimson.
Got the air conditioning on in the press box today.
You need it today.
We did. It's too bad I wasn't in town. I'd have turned it on at noon. It would have been really chilly in here. It's cooling off. And that one sails way up over the head of Heitkamp. So that is a wild pitch.
So Hawker's starting to struggle with his control here a little bit. It's got to settle down out there.
Yep.
Throw strikes.
Yep.
We'll try and force it.
He had a good summer last summer for post 20. And that one sails up high for a ball. 2-0. Ew, and that one goes behind Stimson. And now it's 3-0. So another wild pitch allows another base. So a couple wild pitches and a pass ball here, Brian.
Huskies kind of making it tough on themselves. We talked about that in the pregame show.
Yeah.
Just to, just try and play clean baseball, not let the innings get too extended.
Yep. That one sails outside for Bob. It's a 4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter. And now Shanley will have runners at the corners with the leadoff hitter, Landon Hale, up again here in the second inning.
And just one out.
Yes, sir.
Shortstop number 8, Landon Hale.
So Landon Hale steps up to the plate here, batting the second time in 2 innings. Walked in his first at bat and was thrown out at third base. There's his call strike, caught the outer half.
And that should settle him down a little bit. Throw one over. Knows what it looks like.
And Coach Lundsetter's already had one trip out to the mound this inning, so that's popped up. Going to hit the roof, I think, isn't it? Maybe not. Oh, Heitkamp overruns that one.
Yeah, that one got overrun. That one going the other way got held up a little bit in the wind.
I thought it was going to come back on the roof and Chad was going to have to go back up there, but it did not. It stayed in the field of play. And the count goes to 0 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Landon Hale. Heitkamp gets over and stretches out to get that one. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Final games of the season coming up. We're hearing it's tomorrow now and not Thursday. There's a swing to left field. That's going to land in front of Steffens out in left field. And coming home with a run for Shanley and an RBI single for Landon Hale with a 2-strike count.
Yeah, that one died just inside the line there, and that'll easily drive in the run. Deacons will take a 2-0 lead.
So Stimson goes to second, Hale at first, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Quinn Miller. He's the one that hit the line drive to Ryland Flack back in the first inning. Did not catch the corner. It's ball one. So the game moving to tomorrow, we're hearing, will be the final game of the season for the Huskies. They'll take on West Fargo, and that's a makeup date game.
That's a makeup date. That'll be a doubleheader.
One and three, we're hearing, right?
That's correct.
That's popped up, foul out of play. That time it's going to go behind grandstand.
That one's over in the tennis court.
Two to nothing in favor of the Shanley Deacons. There's one out yet on the scoreboard, and they've got runners at first and second, so an infield fly. Batter would be automatically out if fair and playable.
If fair and playable.
If Chad was here. Count goes to 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the pitcher, Quinn Miller. 2-2 pitch. Call strike 3 on the inside corner, and Quinn Miller is caught looking. So the second strikeout of the game here for Bob Hockert.
That's a good way to help yourself there.
I was just going to say, it came at a good time, didn't it? Now the infield fly rule is not in effect because there's 2 outs. So Eli Emneth, he struck out looking in his last bat. One of the 2 strikeouts that Bob has. That one's right to the second baseman, Pincinel. He'll flip it over to Jones at short, and the Huskies will get out of it, but they give up 2 here in the top of the second. We're going to come back with the bottom of the second. It's the Shanley Deacons 2, the Huskies 0.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
We're going to go to the bottom of the second here. The Huskies were 3 up, 3 down in the first. A base hit by Miles Hinckley, but was picked off in that inning. He was picked off at first base as the Huskies sending somebody down to the bullpen. I don't know if that's Pincinel or Riley Jones.
That looks like Jones.
As Eli Kappas at the plate now, the second senior here to make an appearance at the plate for the Huskies here in this game. Eli, the designated hitter, facing Quinn Miller. Sails outside for a little guy. He's got some pretty good pop.
Yeah, he does.
For the Shanley folks tuned in and watching, the outfield fence is white. Don't adjust the color on your TV set. That's what they used to say in the old days. Don't adjust the color on your TV set.
Correct.
The outfield fence is white. It's a brand new fence, and it is primer white, so it will be painted here hopefully in the next week or 2. So that's why you see an outfield fence that's white as Eli Kappas check swings, and that is a call strike 3, so Kappas is retired on the strikeout for the first out. You can see the batter's eye is green, and the rest of it's white, but it'll be painted green. The new lights here at John Randall Field shine pretty well.
New lights, new fence.
Over $1 million worth of renovations in the last 5 years here at John Randall. That one sails away. Ball one to the hitter, Ryland Flack. That looks low. It's ball two. Ryland Flack over at first base. And he'll take that one at the knees for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here for the Huskies. Quinn Miller delivers. That's popped up to left. Askew going back, and it's going to hit the warning track on the fly. Askew could not get to it, and it's a stand-up double for Ryland Flack.
You know, that ball got a little help, Joe. It
did.
From the wind. That could carry it all the way back to the wall. And a nice double. And Askew had to really get on his horse right away.
I thought when it first took off, Brian, of course it got behind the pole here for me, but when it first took off, I thought it was catchable. But like you said, the wind might have got a hold of it. It was up in the jet stream for sure.
Yeah, it was tailing away from Askew out there.
Yeah, with that wind, yeah, for sure. Ryan Brown up at the plate. Quinn Miller delivers. A little off-speed pitch there for strike one. Nice pitch.
So now Huskies with a runner at second. See if they can get something going here. Just 1 out.
Holding the runner on is Emineth at second base, and there's the pickoff move back to Emineth, and they're safe. Left to right for the setting the defense for you for the Shanley Deacons. Left to right is Askew, Oman, and Peasland. Third to first is Stimson, Hale, Emineth, and Jager. Quinn Miller, your pitcher. Jeremiah Beckham, your catcher. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2 to the hitter, Ryan Brown. Shanley Deacons have not won a game since they played Fargo South on May 5th. Looking for a win today, so both teams coming in here on losing streaks. No balls, 2 strikes. And stepping back into the box is Ryan. 0-2 pitch. There's a little one off the end of the bat. Quinn Miller looks to third, but he's going to go over to first to Jager. As moving down to third will be Ryan Flack. Brown is retired. 1-3 for 2 outs.
Almost a swinging bunt there.
Yeah, just kind of went off the end of his bat. Just a squibber, as they say. Don't ask me where squibber came from.
Oh, yeah, we don't have any trivia today. Made up trivia. Trivia on the fly.
Trivia on the fly. Hockert at the plate. Here comes Bob. Pitcher versus pitcher. And here we go as Hockert check swing, and it's strike one. Kason Pincinel on deck, and then Braden Steffens after him. And again, catches the corner. Strike two. So now Bob Hockert finds himself in a hole here. 0-2 against Quinn Miller. Center fielder Oman shaded a little bit to right. There's a curved ball, and Hockert will fall that one away over into the tennis court on the third base side. The count will remain 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third base, Ryland Flack. After he doubled and moved over to third on the ground ball out. Hockert check swing, and he gets caught looking. And Carter Hockert is retired. The side is retired, and they strand one after the double by Ryland Flack. He's stranded at third. We're going to the top of the third. The Deacons 2, Huskies 0.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and those of you watching on Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28. I know Jeannie is, and Chad's watching on his phone, I'm sure, as he's doing something, I'm sure. But it's time for our Studio 22 Designs shout-out line. Studio 22 Designs, offering women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Send us a text message, 701-640-2619. Brian will leave it up on the screen there for a few more seconds, 701-640-2619. If you're from Shanley, give us a text message. Tell us who you are and who you're cheering for, and we'll give you the shout-out as Oman fouls that one off, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike to the number 4 hitter, Ryan Oman. Studio 22 Designs. I drove by her new shop yesterday over in Breckenridge. Pretty nice. Looks through the window anyway.
When's that place going to be open?
I think she's open now.
But not all finished, though. Is it all finished?
Oh, and a chopper to Flack over first. He'll spear that one and step on the bag himself. I don't know. I got to go over there and see it because ground ball out and Oman is retired. Joey Jager steps up. I think she's open for business. I thought I saw somewhere on Facebook she was going to open on Saturday for her grand opening. So I think she's open, and I know it's going to give her more photography area, more internal.
Well, yeah, that's what we talked about. There's
studio.
more space, more room for her to have a little variety in some of her shoots that she does.
Yep. Swing and a miss here by Jager. Hawker delivers the high strike, and Jager saw it, and he swung at it and missed. Leading the way in the EDC is Fargo Davies with an 18-2 EDC point standing. Right after them is Fargo South at 16-4. So South having a good year this year. The 0-2 pitch. Camp reaches up for that one. It's high and away, ball 1. Joey Jager, and then Beckham is on deck. He scored the first run for Shanley. Last nice little breaking pitch there and a strikeout for Hawkert. So Hawkert's third strikeout, Brian.
Trying to find his groove here. Huskies with 2 outs here quickly in the third.
So here comes Jeremiah Beckham, the catcher. He singled and scored in the second inning. 2 runs across for the Shanley Deacons in the second inning. And that one's popped up, and that should be a 1-2-3 inning, as that was a can of corn, as they say for Pinsenall. Over at third base, and it's a 1-2-3 mow him down inning for Carter Bob Hawkert. They're going to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 in favor of the Deacons.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Going to the bottom of the third here, the Huskies trail 2-0 to the Deacons. Bob Hockert had a nice 1-2-3 inning there, Brian. He got the 4, 5, and 6 hitters all out on a minimal number of pitches. So good inning there for the Huskies.
Yeah, starting to settle down a little bit. Now let's see if they can get something done here at the plate. They've had a couple opportunities in the first 2 innings and weren't able to get anything out of it. Had runners on both innings.
Yeah, like Coach Kappas said,
wasn't able to produce.
They would have been able to get that run across there with Rylan Flack at third base, and then come back with a 1-2-3 inning like that. It'd be a
little energy booster there.
Exactly, the old momentum. Old Mo. As for the Huskies here now will be 8-9-1. Kason Pincinel, Braden Steffens, and in the top of the order with Miles Hinckley. Couple of hits so far here for the Huskies. That one's fouled back. Hits the front of the facade on the grandstand. Two hits for the Huskies so far. Called strike, and it's 0-2. Miles Hinckley with a single, and Rylan Flack with his double in the last inning. Flack got as far as third base. The 0-2 pitch from Quinn Miller. Popped up, and that's foul. Is it going to be out of play?
Just out of play here, just over the fence.
Glenn Gilbertson got up like he was going to try and catch it, and then he just kind of gave up and pointed at it and said, there it is. I thought he was going to try and catch it.
Hey, it's right there.
Yeah, well, it's right there. I'm not going to hurt my hand for that.
I'm not going to lose my seat.
It's not a souvenir. Yeah. Not a souvenir.
Yeah, you got to turn it back in. It's not one that you get to keep.
Right. Pincinel behind in the count now, 0-2. Breaking pitch, and he'll foul that one off. Is it playable? It's going to get out of play.
Yeah, going that way, the wind really carries it.
Boy, it sure pushed it there, didn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be playable, but the wind took it out of play. Huskies are out of the EDC playoffs. And the EDC playoffs start next week already, B-Dub.
Yeah, it's moving right along. It's been a good spring, though. Not a ton of games canceled, unlike last year.
Yep. EDC play starts the 20th, a week from today, with the quarterfinals. Swing and a miss, and Pincinel is retired on strikes. Battled a little bit with a couple foul balls, but goes down swinging. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Braden Steffens, the left fielder, the junior. Good athlete here, good football player, good basketball player, good baseball player. Quinn Miller looks in for the sign and comes home with it. Caught the outside corner for strike 1.
Miller doing a good job of painting the edges here so far.
And I think he caught that one too. 0-2. See if he goes there 3 times in a row now against Braden Steffens. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is a strikeout for Quinn Miller. 5 strikeouts on the day so far for Quinn Miller through
Huskies
2 2/3.
Huskies are looking at a lot of pitches, and they turn out to be pretty good. At some point, you got to stop, look at them, and you got to start swinging.
One of the 2 hits by Miles Hinckley. He had singled in the first inning. Got picked off over at first base, getting away a little too far off base. Hinckley, one of the 2 seniors. So golfing was tough today, huh?
A little tough, that's for sure. Didn't hit many greens, let's just say, in regulation.
I don't know how you could even golf in this wind. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Sorry, folks, I hit my mic. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside and low. Ball 2, 2-1 to Miles Hinckley. That one's inside for ball 3, so Hinckley ahead in the count now. Pitcher's pitch here, or the hitter's pitch, I should say. 3-1 count. 2 outs here for the Huskies in the bottom of the third. Outside ball 4, so Hinckley draws the walk, and he'll be on base for the second time.
Let's see if he stays a little closer to that bag this time.
Well, I think they were trying to, I don't know if he was trying to steal or there was a bunt attempt possibly by Riley Jones, who steps into the box right now, but I think he just got too far off. I don't think he'll be picked off this time. I don't know what he was. It was one of the others. Riley Jones fouls that one away. He struck out in his first at bat.
I mean, you picked him off in the first inning. Don't you just throw over there just to let him know?
Yeah, I got you. Keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, I got you once.
Yep.
I might be coming again.
Yeah. Quinn Miller sets. Yeah, he comes home with it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Other EDC action tonight. Fargo North is at Valley City. And they're just playing 1 game as well for 2 points. Miller, there goes Hinckley. Throw down to second. Is not in time, and a stolen base for Miles Hinckley.
Yeah, Hinckley's got some wheels.
Yep.
And that throw a little bit off the mark there. 1 bouncer.
Throw from Beckham. Not in time. I would say Hinckley almost got that one off the pitcher more than he did the catcher. Quinn Miller.
Base hit here will do the Huskies good.
With 2 outs, he should be running, yep. Riley Jones behind in the count, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He calls time. Also in the EDC tonight, Grand Forks Central is at Devil's Lake. Again, that's just a 1-2-point game. So Central at Devil's Lake. South is at Red River. And again, a 1-2-point game. And Horace is at Davies. That will be, the first game is 2 points. The second game will be a non-counter. Again, that's Horace and Davies. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up, straight up, behind home plate. And I'm not sure if Beckham saw where it was. And it lands over in front of the third base dugout. And Stimson couldn't get to it either.
Yeah, I think Stimson was trying to play that ball to come back to him. He went all the way over, almost off into the warning track there. Thought the ball was going to blow over to him, and it just died right in front of him.
So new life here, as they say, for Riley Jones. It's another chance. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Quinn Miller. The only walk that Quinn Miller has issued was just to Miles Hinckley just a few seconds ago. Again, foul away, and count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, you said it earlier here, Brian, that Quinn Miller's been around the plate the whole time.
Yeah, he has. He's cannot really afford to let many go by.
2 outs, runner at second base is Miles Hinckley. Riley Jones behind in the count, 1-2. The pitch from Miller, and there's a ground ball to second base. Emineth picks it up over to Jager at first, and in time, and the side is retired. So again, the Huskies strand 1 on the bases, and we'll be right back here for the 4th inning right after this.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
We're back at John Randall Field here at Chehankaba Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota. EDC baseball action. The Huskies hosting the Shanley Deacons, and right now the Shanley Deacons scored 2 in the second, and they lead 2-0 here over the Huskies. The Huskies, Brian, have had a couple chances to at least get one across, and haven't been able to do so.
Yeah, they've had some opportunities and just haven't been able to capitalize on them.
Yeah.
And if Hawker can keep them close here, I think they're going to get a few more opportunities.
Well, he had the 1-2-3 inning in the last inning. This is a ground ball to Hayek at third, and an easy throw over to first at Flack, and Klinsky is retired on an easy put out there by Aiden Hayek.
Well, Hawker got it rolling here.
Yeah, he did.
Just
First
put
pitch,
it over the
first
plate and let him help you behind.
So yeah, he's retired. 3 up and 3 down in the third, and the first one here in the fourth, and that one's fouled away over by the dugout, and it's strike one to the hitter, Che Peasland, the right fielder. He walked and scored in his first at bat back in the second inning. 1, 2, 3. One ball, one strike to Peasland. Cole Stimson on deck. He's the number 9 hitter. Hockert would like to get out of this inning. 1, 2, 3 again. And there's a foul back to the pads. And the count goes to 1-2. Peasland, a sophomore for the Shanley Deacons. Listed on the roster as an infielder, outfielder, and pitcher. So he just about does it all. Swing and a check swing, and I think it was a foul tip for.
Yeah.
So a strikeout for Hockert there. 2 outs, and that is Bob's 4th strikeout of the game. So Bob settled down here, Brian.
I mean, that's kind of been his MO. You know, we'll see what happens early, and then once he settles down, he's able to get it going. Did that against Davies, like you said. He had that early inning that really cost him, and after that, it was a good day on the mound.
Stimson, one of the 3 walks issued by Hockert back in the second inning. That one bounces in the dirt. His brother Caden was the same way. Caden had to work up a sweat before he started firing strikes.
Got to get loose, Joe.
Yep.
Got to get loose.
Yep. The 2-0 pitch. Check swing, but it's still a strike. Called strike by home plate umpire Josh Nordic. 2-1. And he caught the corner on that one. 2-2.
Same place.
So Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. A blooper right behind second base for a base hit. So the string is cut there, and a base hit by Stimson, the number 9 hitter.
Yeah, that one was roped out in the center there.
4th hit of the game here for the Deacons. So that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Landon Hale. Singled in his last at bat, and he's also walked. Runner at first base with 2 outs here for the Deacons, and Hockert delivers. Call strike at the belt. I just got to say this name. You're going to be impressed.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yeah. We'll do it after the pitch. The 0-1 pitch here. Landon Hale. A pickoff move. Not in time. Stimson is safe. George Giobraze.
Where are you pulling that from?
Giobraze.
Look at that.
He's Greek.
I kind of figured that.
I just want to say his name. He's a substitute for Shanley, but I just wanted to say his name in case he doesn't get in.
I guess so. I mean,
that's kind of a cool name.
Yeah,
George Giobraze.
Be a good basketball name.
How about that, wouldn't it? Oh, there goes the runner. Throw down by Heitkamp is way off the mark. And a smart play by Jones there to cut that one off, and a stolen base for Stimson. That one into the wind, just got away from him.
Into the wind, got away from him. And Riley Jones with the touchdown reception out there, saving that ball from going in the center field.
1-1 pitch, call strike, and it's 1-2. Leadoff hitter at the plate. He's got a runner in scoring position, and Cole Stimson out at third. Hale looks at ball 2, and it's 2-2. So the second time here in 2 hitters, Hockert goes 2-2. And that is strike 3, as that one caught him right at the letters, and he's caught looking. And Bob Hockert gets another strikeout here as we go to the bottom of the 4th. The Huskies trail 2-0.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
Welcome back to John Randall Field here at Chahinkaba Park, Three Borders Sports Network. Those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, thank you. Wahpeton Deli and Eatery. I haven't been there for a while. I've been busy, so I'm if I get rained out this week, I think I'm going to have to go back over there.
I was there not too long ago.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I'm there every once in a while.
Yeah.
A grinder here and there.
Good. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Chicken strips.
And Gripper Sports, you've been there lately? Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, got all your favorite team's sports apparel. And Aiden Hayek steps up to the plate.
I have not been in a Gripper
I haven't
in a bit. I've been out of town here a little bit.
Well,
so
yeah, you have.
I just haven't had time to stop in there.
Yeah, you've been busy. There's a lot of things you got going on right now. So Aiden Hayek at the plate. He grounded out in his first at bat. Again, he pulls that one down the third base line, and it's going to squirt through for a base hit. And Aiden Hayek, again, Huskies with another leadoff hitter on base.
Let's see if the Huskies can get something out of this one here.
So here comes Eli Kappas now to the plate. Eli struck out in his first at bat.
See if they decide to move him over here.
Eli, number 4 in the batting order. And that's first pitch swinging, and he'll foul that one off over toward the first base side. Out of play. Strike 1 to Eli. That little guy run.
Faster than I can, that's for sure.
I'm tired just watching him. We're in the bottom of the 4th here. The Deacons lead 2-0. Opening Eli squares. And he puts the bunt down, but it's foul. Oh, 0-2 now to Eli Kappas. See what he does now here with an 0-2 count. Eli nods his head and steps back into the batter's box, so he's got the sign. 0-2. I would think he's swinging away here. The 0-2 pitch. Quinn Miller took a lot of time there.
Yeah, he did.
Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Eli Kappas. Huskies with 3 hits on the day. Aiden Hayek over at first after he singled. Being held on by Quinn Miller on the mound. He'll pick it off. Over to Jaeger, not in time. Comes that little guy with the baseball. He took his time getting back here, though. Eli grounds that one up the middle. Hale at short, flips it over for 1. The relay to first, not in time. So Hayek is retired on the force play.
Hale had a little trouble getting that one out of the dirt.
Yeah.
Able to get it up and get the lead runner. That little bobble cost him the double play.
Yep. Eli Kappas hustling down the line there. He gets on in a fielder's choice after the base hit single by Aiden Hayek, and that'll bring up Rylan Flack. He doubled deep to left here in his first at bat. Nice shot out to left. A 1 hopper on the track. Brought the 9-iron out for that one.
Yeah, he did. I think he was feeling it after sending one to the wall. He's like, let me see if I can give her another ride here.
Yep. You know what? I just remembered.
You remember that your flip phone, or you put it on vibrate there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, let's see if I got anybody. And Flack down in the count 0-2. Follows that one off his shin, and it'll remain 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch sails up high for ball.
Good eye there.
Yep, good eye and a good pitch by Quinn Miller. Throw it up high and let your hitter think it's a nice big old fat ball and swing at it, but he didn't. Flack did well to hold off, and the pickoff over to first again. Eli Kappas dives back. The 1-2 pitch from Quinn Miller. Again, fouled away at the plate. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. A lot of folks finding shade here tonight.
Yeah, I would think that would be the...
But there are quite a few people over in that third base viewing area, isn't there?
There should be a couple applications of sunscreen going on over there.
Probably, yeah. In the bottom of the 4th here, the Deacons lead 2-0. The pitch. And this time Flack fists that one out to center field. Ullman giving chase, makes the catch in shallow center field, and Kappas gets back.
Yeah, Ullman got a good jump on that, in right away.
The second out is recorded here, and that'll bring up Ryan Brown. Ryan, in his first at bat, he grounded out to first to the pitcher. There's 2 outs now, and Eli Kappas still standing over at first base. Quinn Miller delivers. Throw down to first, and Eli dives back, gets a face full of Agri-Lime. And throw down by the catcher, Beckham. So I don't know what color unis the Huskies are going to wear tomorrow, but that one's going to have to be washed if it's... That one's pulled foul as Coach Lundstetter puts his hand on it, but goes right into the hand of Stimson. So he made the play and got it back to his pitcher. And again, 0-2 count here for a Husky hitter.
I would say for the doubleheader tomorrow, they should wear white. It's going to be a little warm.
Yeah. I like those white uniforms, to be honest with you.
Yeah, those are clean. I like those.
The 0-2 pitch from Quinn Miller. And again, they're going to get, and that one goes off the glove of Jager. And the throw down to Jager was just off his glove. Beckham had Eli Kappas leaning a little too far that time.
Yeah, they had him. They had to throw behind.
Yep.
And the ball gets past him. And Eli will stand up over at second.
Yep.
Huskies again with a runner in scoring position here.
So the error goes in the book to allow Eli Kappas a base. And now again, another runner in scoring position for the Huskies. Sails out and away. It's ball 2. Jager was upset with himself, and Beckham, he wanted that out.
They had him too.
Yeah,
they had him dead to rights.
Yep. Eli was just leaning too far. That one sails away, and now all of a sudden the count is full to Ryan Braun.
And Quinn having a little problem here finding the plate.
Yeah, with a base runner on, it seemed like he's struggling here a little bit, at least in this inning. Payoff pitch with 2 outs. Little breaking pitch that squibbed down the first baseline, and boy, that was quick there. Getting down there in a hurry was Braun, but he got out down there on a pickup by Jager, and he takes it himself to retire the side. Stranding one again. The Huskies trail 2-0 as we go to the 5th inning.
There's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Lucky for bringing the hugs back. Red River Communications. Quinn Miller steps up here in the top of the 5th to face Bob Hockert. TikToking, bringing the hugs back.
I like that commercial.
Yeah, I always have. And we want to thank Red River Communications for being great partners with Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tom and crew. 2-0 pitch to Quinn Miller. He sails outside, and Hockert behind in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up here for Shanley. Quinn Miller, the number 2 hitter. That one he takes right down the pipe for strike 1. I want to thank Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial of Wahpeton, and Casey Formanek, and Red River Grain and Hornstein. Family Chiropractic as Quinn Miller follows that one away and the count goes full. I want to thank Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad. We talked about Wahpeton Deli and Eatery already. I want to thank Channel Seeds and Matt Bone and Corner Drug of Wahpeton, your prescription specialists. Quinn Miller falls that one over to left field, and it lands foul. Braden Steffens about 1 step too short to get there in time to catch that one. So
yeah, that
Quinn
thing
Miller
was slicing away, and the wind was pushing it away.
Yep. Did they? Really? Serious? Both of them? Chris just told us that the Major League Baseball lifted the ban on shoeless Joe Jackson and Pete Rose.
Well, you knew it was going to happen.
After Pete died. Yeah.
Correct. Coach Capps and I have had that conversation a lot.
There's a shot to center, and it's going to land for a base hit in front of Hinckley for Quinn Miller. You guys had that conversation, huh?
Yeah, we were talking about it right around when Rose passed away, and I said, it won't be long. He'll be in the Hall of Fame. They were not going to let him in when he was alive.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
I think. Personal opinion.
That record may never be broken, dude.
No, it won't. Eli Emineth at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. Reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. Leadoff hitter on base. Pickoff move. Not good. Interesting. So when are they going to let Barry Bonds and Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa, when are they going to let them in,
Yeah, that's
go down the list.
That's a little different.
Look out there. That one ricocheted off the golf cart. Go get it, Wendy.
Yep. That's a different conversation.
It is a different conversation, and it's a sad thing. But, I was, back when they were playing, I was naive enough, if you will, to think those guys just got that big. I didn't think about roids or anything like that. So it's just like, you could see physically change on both those guys.
Right. But if you could see it, you don't think that baseball could see it?
God, they must have.
You know what I mean?
They had to.
I'm like, come on. It was not the heyday of baseball, but baseball was pretty popular back then. They had something that they were playing for with the race between Sosa and McGuire. So there were a lot of eyes on baseball at that time.
Yeah, there sure was. And that was fun.
Yeah.
That one's a call strike. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Might have been a cork bat in there or two.
To Emineth. You think so?
Well, come on now. No, that's my practice bat. I grabbed the wrong one.
I grabbed the wrong one.
I'm sorry.
I just used that practice bat with a cork just for showing off.
Come on, kid.
1 ball, 2 strikes. To Emineth from Hockert. There's a ground ball, and that's going to squirt through for a base hit. So Emineth with a base hit. 2 base hits in a row now for the Shanley Deacons. Gets runners at first and second.
That ball right in the gap, too. Well placed.
Yeah, Riley Jones had no chance to get to that one. It was a shot through there, and here comes the number 4 hitter, Ryan Ullman. Ullman so far today for the Deacons. He singled back in the first and grounded out in the third. 1 for 2. 6 hits for the Deacons right now. We're in the 5th inning. 2 runs by the Deacons back in the second, and they're threatening here. Time is called. Hockert steps off. And square on the bunt, and pulls it back in time, I believe, for ball 1. The hitter, Ryan Ullman, number 4 hitter. One ball, no strikes. And again, he squares, and that time he offered, and it's 1-1. Flack was charging from first. Hayek was holding his position at third. So you didn't have this heat down in Illinois, huh?
No, the weather was nice. On Saturday it was nice. My dad would have been happy. It was warm that day. Warmer day than when we were down there, actually.
And he offered at that one and pulled it back in time. It's 2-1.
But it cooled off at night, which was really nice.
Yeah.
You needed a sweatshirt at night. The breeze has been good here since I've been back.
The breeze has been good, yeah. It's been something, all right.
Got him.
I don't know if it's good as it, but it's strike 2. I don't know if good is the word, but it's been windy.
Well, it made golf difficult today, but it also made it bearable.
Yeah. If it had been 95 and sunny, it would have been
no
tough.
wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd have been steamy.
Up high for a ball, and the count's now full. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Ryan Ullman. 1 for 2 today, the number 4 hitter. And yep, it is. Strike 3 as home plate umpire Josh Nordic rings him up. And the 6th strikeout for Hockert. It comes at a big time here, Brian.
I think Omen tried to sell that one a little bit.
I think he did, yeah.
And Josh Nordic was not buying.
0 for 2 now for Joey Jager as he steps up to the plate, the first baseman. There's a ground ball to Pin. He'll wheel and throw to Jones in first, in time. No, and it gets out of Flack's glove. An error over at first base will allow the 3rd run of the game. It was in time, and I don't know if it skipped in the dirt, Brian. Could you see it?
I think it did skip in the dirt there. He tried to dig it out of there and couldn't.
It was close to being the double play that the Huskies needed, and Bob Hockert there to get out of that inning, but 1 run does come across here and makes it 3-0 here as the runner Emineth was called out on the force play at second base.
He had a chance to get out of there and just couldn't execute it.
So still Jager now standing at first base with 2 outs. Well, that would have been a big out for the Huskies had they been able to turn that double play.
And the way they've been able to.
There goes the runner, and the throw is off the mark. So a stolen base.
Keep that a 2-run game, and the way they've been able to get on base and maybe give themselves an opportunity to bring a run across, maybe even tie it up.
Jeremiah Beckham at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on, pulled foul. 1-1. So our Studio 22 design shout-out line. Jeannie's watching. Chad's watching. Greg McNary's watching. Thanks, guys. One and one. Now it's 2-1 to Jeremiah Beckham, the catcher. Singled in the 2nd, popped out in the 3rd. Count goes to 2-1 now for Bob. On deck is Jacob Klinsky.
I think that hit him.
And that will be... Was that ball 4 or was it a hit?
I think it hit him.
Yep. Okay. Either way, he goes to first. And here comes a mound visit. Mound visit brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Carlson Family Insurance is located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. See if Coach Lundstetter makes a change here or if he's going to stick with Bob for a little while. Looks like he's going to leave him in. He hasn't grabbed the ball yet from anybody. He's talking to his defense here with 2 outs. Wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. You got force at the bags. He's probably telling everybody. Take the easiest out.
Yeah, he's pointing at everybody, making sure they know what they're doing here.
Yep, they know their assignments. So that mound visit's over. That Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. Six strikeouts, 6 OSPTI strikeouts for Bob Hockert. OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. Here comes Jacob Klinsky with 2 outs. Oh, and he drives one deep, but it's foul.
It's going to be foul.
Into the bullpen.
Oh.
The little guy almost got beamed over there, didn't he?
Somebody almost. That was
did.
the coach down there. He's going to chase it down now.
I don't know if he saw that coming. Ripped that one down the foul line.
I'll wake a few people up down there.
I guess. No balls, 1 strike to Jacob Klinsky, designated hitter. Sacrifice bunt and a ground out. for 1. We're in the top of the 5th. The Deacons have scored 2 in the 2nd and 1 here in the 5th. They're threatening here with runners at 1st and 2nd right now. Huckard's pitch, and that one's fouled, and nobody going to get to it, as it does land inside the fence there, but not able to get to that one was Ryan Braun. So the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes to Klinsky. So the Huskies, we're told, have a doubleheader or makeup game against West Fargo tomorrow at 1 and 3. Foul tip. And did he catch it? No, he didn't.
No, it got by him.
Yep. Home plate umpire Josh Nordic wants some baseballs. One ball, 2 strikes. Josh Nordic goes over and gets a replenishment of baseballs for his pouch. And the pitch from Bob, just off the plate, 2-2. Again, another 2-2 count for Bob with 2 outs. Klinsky at the plate takes high for ball 3. Runners at 1st and 2nd. The merry-go-round will start here, as they say, Brian. 2 outs, full count. You take off with the pitch. Base hit will almost score a run for sure. And there's a shot out to center. Hinckley drifts over and makes the line drive catch, saving some more runs there for the Huskies. But 1 run does come across on a couple of hits, and they strand 2. Here we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Huskies trail 3-0.
Life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
Well, we're going to the bottom of the 5th, and if you're sitting at home watching it like Jada Blado, you're getting a pedicure at the same time you're watching baseball. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man, here we go. Summer started.
She said, yeah, I'm watching the game too, and I'm getting a pedicure.
Yeah,
so,
boy.
life is good when you can sit at home, watch a baseball game, and get a pedicure.
I guess
at the same
so.
time.
Normally she's watching on the big screen. She must be watching on the small screen.
Stepping up is for the Huskies here. Trayton King going to come up and hit for Bob Huckert. So Trayton King pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 5th. We'll see if Bob comes back in. There has not been anybody in the bullpen as of late here for the Huskies, so Bob might come back out.
And we do think that was Riley Jones down there earlier.
Quinn Miller delivers outside for ball 1. It's 1-1 now to Trayton King. Pinch hitting, I believe, for Carter Huckert. So, Jada, thanks for watching. Enjoy the pedicure. That one's pulled down the third base line. Foul as Josh Nordic comes out. Says everybody hold it up. count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes to the pinch hitter, Trayton King. What about the Huskies track team, man? They're busy. They're scoring some points.
Scoring some points. You got
some state qualifiers.
You got some runners qualified in multiple events. I think Highland Miller's qualified in like 5 events.
There's a drive to center and a base hit for Trayton, a pinch hit base hit. So good for him. So, yeah, they've been doing well as the track team. Hit the wrong button there.
Did you?
Yeah. Kason Pincinel comes up. Had to hit the cough button there for a minute, and I hit the wrong button. I don't think you heard me cough.
I did not.
One goes outside now for Pincinel. Kason so far has struck out his only plate appearance today. Leadoff hitter over at first base, Trayton King. Quinn Miller on the hill. Pickoff move to first. Jager puts the tag down. Nobody there. King is safe. Quinn Miller already with 1 pickoff for an out over there. That one catches the letters, and it's 1-1. Quinn Miller, a senior for the Shanley Deacons. Miller steps off the rubber and adjusts the cap, and away we go again. The 1-1 pitch. There's a shot right back up to second. It's dropped on the line drive, hustling down to first in time. And the runners basically reaching on a fielder's choice. It was into the glove of Emineth at second base, and it was a line drive shot,
It was
Brian.
a dead line drive shot, a hard hit ball, and just bounced out of his glove there.
Yep. He still got 1 out, though. So it's 1 out here as Braden Steffens steps up to the plate in the fielder's choice for Kason Pincinel. Brings up Braden Steffens, the number 9 hitter for the Huskies. Braden 0 for 1 today. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Steffens takes outside for a ball. Yeah, I think we're done farming, buddy.
Oh, you are?
I think so. Yeah, they got 1 quarter of corn to put in tomorrow, and then they're done. And I don't think I'll be going back tomorrow. Swing and a miss. But there was still a lot of equipment out in the fields in the dust.
Yeah, it's blowing pretty good.
Oh, my goodness.
We were on our way back, and we got on 210 there. A little dust storm we had to drive through.
Yep. Chris Kappas having a hard time staying awake over there. 2-1.
Get him a bucket, put him on the fence, he'll be fine.
Yeah, there you go. Put him back down by the field. That's how dusty it was in my tractor today.
Oh, you just spray a little water on that, you're good.
2-2.
The tractor drives itself. You don't even need to worry about. You don't need to worry about what's out there.
Yep.
It's not like Bird Box or something.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Braden Steffens cannot go down to first, so it's occupied. So strikeout for Quinn Miller. That will be strikeout number 6, I believe, for him. Now we'll bring up the leadoff hitter now, Miles Hinckley. He walked and singled, 1 for 1. Yeah, you just point the tractor in the right direction, and if it sees the line, you push the button, and it'll steer itself.
Wow. Must
Swing
be
and
tough.
miss.
Must be tough.
Yeah, as long as you can see the line and the tractor is more than 90 degrees toward that line, you can go.
Hardest part of the gig is getting in the tractor.
Yep.
Yeah.
And adjusting the air conditioning.
Oh, there you go. Got to have that.
Yep. 0-1.
Now, is that a green tractor or a red tractor?
Today was a red one. He's got mostly green.
Okay. I know how that goes with farmers.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 90% green. He had one red tractor, and that's the one I happen to be in today. 1-1. Roll for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's probably hard for you.
It was.
I was going to say.
He knows it, too.
Yeah.
I think he does that just one time a year. Just to get my goal.
He probably makes you get in a Ford pickup.
No. No, he doesn't.
You would draw the line there.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a shot right back up the middle, but then getting over and a flip over to second base, and a play from Emineth to Hale retires the side. And that's a fielder's choice for Hinckley. We're going to go to the top of the sixth. The Huskies trail 3-0.
Local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
So in the last half inning, Trayton King came in and pinch hit. Got a hit for Bob Hockert, but Bob Hockert comes back out to pitch again here in the top of the sixth for the Huskies. And he will face 8-9-1, and leading off for the Shanley Deacons will be Che Peasland. An important game here for the Shanley Deacons to try to move up in the standings. And there's a foul ball to first base side and off the top of the concrete barrier there, and Heitkamp didn't get there in time. Would have been a heck of a play.
That would have been a tough one to get.
Yeah. So far for Bob, he's got 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, given up 3 runs. There's a ground ball to Hayek at third. Throw over to first and in time. And a nice play by Aiden Hayek to retire Peasland on the ground ball out. Nice play by Hayek.
You got the first one now. And the Huskies have been close to making this a pretty good game here. I mean, it's a good game as it is, but there's just been, just a couple miscues here or there that have allowed, a couple runs for the Deacons and have, not allowed the Huskies to score.
Cole Stimson steps up to the plate. He's singled and walked. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Been stranded at second base twice. Takes an inside corner strike.
Shadows are starting to creep in here. You kind of see the grandstand there on the field.
There's a fly ball to center. Hinckley makes the catch. And quickly 2 outs here for Bob, and the Huskies in the top of the sixth.
Huskies certainly need to hold the Deacons here to give themselves an opportunity here.
Yeah. Leadoff hitter is going to be Landon Hale. His 4th plate appearance here, Brian. He's walked once, singled, and struck out. 1 for 2. His 4th plate appearance here for the Shanley Deacons, in this one in the 6th inning. Cooled off pretty nicely in here a little bit, didn't it? It's not not as sticky warm as it was.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
Manageable, as they say.
There you go. Manageable. I like that. Take that. Manageable.
I don't know who they is, though.
Yeah, who is they?
I have no idea.
Hockert delivers a strike on the 3-0 pitch. See if he can come back here after getting the first 2 outs, and it's 3-1 pitch. And again, Hale Talk Josh Nordic into ball 4 maybe, huh? No.
I think I might have convinced him there.
And here comes head coach Andrew Lundsetter, and I got a feeling this might be it for Bob on the Carlson Family Insurance Mountain Visit. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the company's. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Looks like he flipped the ball over to Riley Jones, I believe. No,
not Jones.
The flag? No.
It's
That's
Stimson, I think.
No,
sorry. Is it Hayek?
Was Aiden Hayek. Yeah, it was. All right, let's take a break, Brian, and we'll come back, and we'll tell you the defensive changes for the Huskies right after this.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
So Aiden Hayek does come in to pitch for the Huskies here as he comes in from third base. Moving over to second base was Bob Hockert. And to third base will be Kason Pincinel. So those are defensive changes for the Huskies. And Quinn Miller now facing Aiden Hayek. There goes the runner. Fake bunt. Call strike. And the throw down is not in time. So a stolen base. And the runner in scoring position now for Landon Hale.
And Shanley moving that runner over, trying to add one more to this total if they can.
Hayek delivers, and that one's popped up. Third base side, out of play.
Heads up over there. That one out in the parking lot.
So the count goes to no balls, 2 strikes now to the number 2 hitter, Quinn Miller, facing Aiden Hayek. Hayek getting ahead in the count, 0-2 to his first hitter that he's seen. The pitch, ground ball right back to Hayek up the middle, and it gets through, and here comes a runner around third. Coming home to score will be Hale. The throw comes home, and it gets through the legs, allowing Quinn Miller to get to second base.
Yeah, that's a tough one there, Joe. That's one more insurance run. Going to make it a little difficult for the Huskies here.
Yep.
You thought with 3, you give yourself an opportunity, but still can be done. But just making it hard for yourself.
That one, Aiden Hayek was hit right back up the middle, B-Dub, and he got his glove down, but just a nick too late. Going to bring up Eli Emineth, second baseman. He'll foul that one away. Oh, and 1 to Emineth. 1 run across here in the 6th. Shanley leads 4-0. Hayek delivers, bounces in the dirt. Good stop there by Heitkamp. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hayek delivers. Popped up, foul territory. Heitkamp doesn't see it, and it's going to land over here. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Heitkamp got lost on that one. I don't know if it was a sun thing or he just didn't see it off the bat.
I don't think he could have got over and gotten that one.
It came down in a hurry. So Eli Emneth singled in his last at bat. Fielder's choice and a strikeout, 1 for 3 on the day. Ooh, good pitch by Hayek, just off the plate, 2-2.
Yeah, that one barely missed.
Two pitch. Emneth swings, ground ball over to Hockert at second. He'll backhand it over to first and retires Emneth. But again, 1 run comes across here for the Deacons. It's 4-0. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there. So we have
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Brian Watson, pushing the buttons and producing today's show.
I'm a little off today.
Oh, I'm just glad you're back.
A little off today.
We'll get back to normal pretty soon.
So
we will get back to normal.
We'll slow on that one there.
Umpire Kelly McNary looks like he's getting down the first baseline pretty good. So
moving faster than me, that's for sure. We'll skip to it there.
If you're just joining us, Kelly took a little tumble back in the first inning, wasn't it?
I believe it was, yeah.
I think it was in the first inning. There was a play at third base, and Kelly had a little trouble getting over there, but got up like a champ, and here we are in the bottom of the 6th.
And you don't need to get them all here, Joe. Two will do you fine. Do 2 and 2.
Correct.
1 and 3.
Riley Jones at the plate for the Huskies, facing Quinn Miller. Quinn Miller's so far 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. And he's 1-1 in the count now to Riley Jones. Riley so far today 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. There's a ground ball to second. Emneth. Oh, and that took a funny hop over there. Tough hop, but he looks like he's okay. Looks like he took it off the side of the jaw there, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was a tough bounce for him. Look, that went right into his neck area there, Joe.
Somewhere in there,
grabbing at his neck there.
Glasses came off. Kelly's asking him if he's okay, and looks like he's shaking her off, and he's going to stay in the game.
Shake the dust out of his hat, and let's go.
Yeah.
So here the Huskies are again with the runner on, Joe.
Yeah, again, the leadoff runner on, yeah, Brian. Going to bring up Aiden Hayek, the hard-hitting third baseman. And I don't think he pulled the bat out of his hands here. He let him swing away.
I mean, he could turn on one here, Joe.
Yep. The pitch, low and away, ball 1. I thought I turned mine down. Was that me?
Do you know how to operate that thing?
I think so. 1 ball, no strikes to Aiden Hayek from Quinn Miller. A little off-speed floater curve, whatever that was. 1-1. There's low-flying ducks there, just cleared the grandstand area. saw him on the camera view or not. You probably did. 1-1. Hayek fouls that one away. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the junior third baseman for the Huskies. Hayden grounded out and singled 1 for 2 today. What do we got now? What's going on here? We have another ball. Oh, the little guy over there just jumped over the fence. Must have went to get a ball out in the field.
Ball went into play there from the bullpen area.
Kids playing out in the bullpen area. One got away. Hayek swings and misses an off-speed pitch here by Miller to retire Aiden Hayek, striking out. I think that might be the first strikeout I've seen on Aiden all season long that I've watched him. Here comes Eli Kappas, 0 for 2 today. Designated hitter. Miller delivers too far inside, ball 1. So are there any good places to eat in Peoria, Illinois?
Well, there's plenty depending on what you're looking for.
How about barbecue?
Oh, I have a high school friend who has a barbecue place.
Yeah, pick off not in time.
And he put together a meal for our family, so I really appreciate it. Yeah. There's plenty of barbecue
ribs?
places. Yeah,
Good ribs.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man. That one low and gets away from Beckham behind the plate, and down to second quickly will go Jones.
If you're in Peoria, you go to the mall, you go to the smoking pit, and you tell the owner, Michael, that I sent you.
Smoking Pit.
Yeah.
Is what it's called, huh?
Yeah.
In what mall?
There's only one, really.
Oh, okay.
Northwood
I don't know.
Mall.
I've never been downtown Peoria. I've been around Peoria.
The mall's not downtown.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Okay.
But you go there, and
pick up, move. Not in time.
Oh, close, though.
Yeah, it was. Riley Jones gets his uniform dirty.
You tell him I sent you, and
Michael.
he'll take care of you. Yeah, we grew up together.
I'm already hungry. I love ribs. That one outside in the dirt. Beckham keeps it in front of him this time, and Eli Kappas ahead in the count 3-0.
You can find just about any cuisine in Peoria.
Good steakhouse too somewhere.
Oh yeah.
The Smoking Pit. Can you buy an adult beverage at the same time at the Smoking Pit?
You know what, that I'm not sure of. I'm not positive.
Call strike, 3-1.
I'm not positive at the Smoking Pit if they serve alcohol. I'm gonna say they probably do.
I would think so.
Yeah.
3-1 to Eli Kappas. Outside, he'll take a free pass down to first base, and the Huskies, Brian, threatening here.
Here we go. This is what you need. 1 out, got 2 on.
Field fly rules in effect.
You need to produce some runs here in this inning.
Yep.
You get another opportunity at the bottom of the 7th, but you've got to produce some runs here.
Rylan Flack at the plate now. Again, he can make good contact. He had a double back in the second inning off the warning track in left field. Off of Quinn Miller. And the first pitch in the dirt. So Beckham's having to do a little blocking behind the plate here. And again, Quinn Miller might be struggling a little bit on the plate or on the mound himself.
Well, we're getting deep into this game now. He's starting to get up there in pitches, and we're going to get a bit of a mound visit here to see what the decision is, if it's just a conversation or if it is going to be a switch.
It's Carlson Family Insurance mound visit, as Brian said. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. And Quinn Miller behind in the count now to Rylan Flack. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like he's just going to talk to him a little bit, see how you're feeling, talk about the defense, what are you doing with 1 out, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, just see where he's at. Hey, you feeling okay? I mean, yeah, I'm good.
Now I'm hungry for ribs.
Oh, boy, here we go.
I am.
Here we go.
Well, I've been eating cold sandwiches for the last 2 weeks.
Well, I mean, I guess.
So what else did you get for sides? I mean, did you make just the family meal?
You get some mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, my. We didn't get collards, but you could get collards if you want to. Collard greens, yeah.
Did you grow up eating collards?
Oh, yeah.
Did you? That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a Carlson Family Insurance mound visit, by the way. Here we go with Ryland Flack ahead in the count. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch popped up. And I don't know if it's going to be infield fly. They're not calling it. They did not call it. But the catch was made by Emineth over at second base, and Flack was retired.
Yeah, Emineth went a long way to get that ball. Yeah. And it was just into the outfield there.
Yeah, that's probably why because it was not a routine play.
Oh, that was not routine by any means.
No. So here comes Aiden Hendrickson, the pinch hit for Ryan Brown. So Hendrickson at the plate now, getting his first at bat here in the game. Collards. What are collards?
Collard greens, man.
Oh, yeah, but what is that?
It's greens.
Like what? Like lettuce?
Well,
that's
not really,
green to
not
me.
really lettuce. I'll have to whip some up for you someday.
Collards?
Yeah.
You can't get them around here, can you? Can you get them around here?
Yes.
Chitlin. Well, yeah, chitlins. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
1-0 to the pinch hitter, Aiden Hendrickson from Quinn Miller. Oh, and he'll pop that one up to center, but it's right at. Oh, Ullman's got to drip back a couple steps and makes the catch here to retire the side. So a pinch hit, fly ball, retires the Huskies, stranding 2. We're going to go to the 7th inning here. The Deacons 4, Huskies 0.
To tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member owned.
But aren't all financials member owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
That means all the money that we make
cha-ching.
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business.
Now you really got to be hungry. We're talking about food up here.
Well, welcome back to John Randall Field and the Food Network. We were talking about grits earlier here during the commercial break with everybody. Chris was down in Alabama, and he got introduced to all that
Grits,
southern food.
catfish. I mean,
That's a po' boy, isn't it?
a po' boy is a sandwich.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But it's catfish, isn't it? Po' boy?
No. I mean, you can have shrimp on a po' boy.
Could you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got to get to Nolans for a really good po' boy.
Well, they got them in Wisconsin.
Yeah, but
Po' boys.
that's not the same, dude. That's not the same. That's like going to New Orleans and getting cheese curds. Come on now.
Good answer. Ryan Ullman at the plate here to lead off the top of the 7th for the Deacons. They lead 4-0. Aiden Hayek on the hill, and he'll deliver low for ball 1. Maybe that's what Three Border Sports should do, is create a cooking show with Brian Watson.
A cooking show?
Yeah, cooking with Brian.
I'd have to get my wife involved because she can burn, as they say.
Can she?
That's good, though. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She can burn. Huh?
Yeah.
That's the term?
Yeah.
Well, I learned something.
That'd be good.
There's a ground ball to the third base side, and Pincinel picks it up over to the first. Got it. Oh, no. He says he's safe at first.
Oh, just pulled him off, maybe.
Close play at first.
Kind of hard to see his foot in the shadows there, but a pretty close play.
So an infield single there for Ullman. Your fingers were quick, though. We had it on there.
I had it there, but the shadows are creeping in, so hard to see his foot there.
So Pincinel with the throw over there, just not in time, and Ullman hustling down the line. Joey Jager steps up. You know what we could do back when the COVID hit everybody, and everybody had to stay home. Well, then there's a possible bunt. The runner goes down to second. The throw, not in time.
It was on line, just a little short, and had a bad hop on the bounce.
So the Deacons looking for some insurance here in the top of the 7th. A stolen base there for Omen. Joey Jager at the plate.
What are you talking about, COVID now? You're
Back
giving
in
me
COVID,
bad memories here.
No, just calm down.
All right.
During COVID, remember cooking with Kahlers?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Your former Lady Husky basketball player, Jordy Kaler.
Yeah, that's probably out there still.
Oh, I'm sure. And there is another bunt, and the runner will go to third, and the Hayek wheels and throws over to Flack to first, and a sacrifice is successful for the Shanley Deacons.
Oh, Shanley trying to tack on another insurance run here.
So a nice bunt by Joey Jager will bring up the catcher, Jeremiah Beckham.
Yeah, cookings with Kaler, that was entertaining.
Wasn't it?
See, now I'm going to go down a rabbit hole. I'm going to end up watching that, and then I'll end up on 90 other different cooking shows, and before you know it, it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning, and be like, hey, I got to get some sleep here.
Yeah, there you go. Huskies in on the grass here with the potential fifth run at third base. Ground ball in the infield. The Huskies hope to hold the runner at third, or possibly gun him down at home. Beckham at the plate. It swings, and a ground ball gets underneath the glove of Riley Jones. And the run will score. So the Deacons successful with a stolen base and a sacrifice bunt. Got the runner in scoring position, 90 feet away.
Yeah, well executed by the Deacons, and the Huskies now here are going to have to see if they can pull it together here, get out of this inning, and get to work. And it's going to have to produce right now 6 to get a win here, 5 to extend it.
Yeah. Jacob Klinsky comes up to the plate here. Again, runner at first base is Beckham. Got the RBI there. And the pitch comes up high at eye level, ball 1. Yeah, cooking with Kahlers, they had fun doing that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They all got involved. Jeff kind of stayed out of the picture.
Yeah, I guess so.
They would get Jordy in one time. She could do an episode with you. But she'd do that. And that's popped up, and it's behind home plate. Nobody sees it, and it's out of play.
That one's on the roof.
Get Emily with Brian. Yeah, that'd be cool. Make a little.
I mean, I don't know if I want to be in the kitchen, though. My wife, she'll boss me around in the kitchen. I'm just saying.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, I like to cook, don't get me wrong, but
yep.
My wife's got some rules in that kitchen.
Does she?
So, yeah.
And you're not part of it?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I stay out of the way.
Okay.
You know, my job is in front of the Blackstone.
Little squibber down to Hockert at second. He'll go to first, his only play, as the runner was breaking to second on a possible stolen base attempt. So Beckham gets down to second, and Klinsky is retired on the ground ball out. So there's 2 outs in the book, and that will bring Che Peasland to the plate. I like to cook.
I do too. But I should say she has her way in the kitchen. I have my way in the kitchen too.
Yeah.
So
do the dogs sit there and watch while you cook?
My job is to wrangle the dogs while she's cooking. I don't mind the dogs in the kitchen.
I don't either. It wouldn't bother me. 1 ball, no strikes. Ooh, and that one hit him in the hip. Oof. So Peasland gets hit. That one just got away from Aiden Hayek. Certainly was not intentional. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Cole Stimson. So far he's walked and singled and popped out. So he's 1 for 2 on the day. The number 9 hitter. This is where Aiden Hayek would like to get the third out before he gets to the top of the order. Landon Hale on deck. Swing and a miss. Gets ahead in the first pitch. 0-1. It's not mine. Called strike on the outside corner. Belt high. It's 1 ball, or no balls, 2 strikes. So now see if Aiden Hayek can get out of this little jam here. Swing and a miss. He brought the heat, and the swing and the miss will be the 3rd out of the inning. And the side is retired. We're going in the 7th inning stretch here. The Huskies got some work to do. They trail 5-0.
An idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
Well, a 7th inning stretch here. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Huskies trail the Deacons 5-0, and Bob Hockert will come back up to the plate here. He was pinch hit back in the 5th inning by Trayton King. And Bob Hockert now back due up here for the Huskies. So it'll be Hockert, Pincenalt, and Steffens due up. So here comes Bob.
So you have that fancy book over there in front of you.
Yeah.
Have the Huskies been on base in every inning?
All right. I think I will say, well, in the very first inning, Hinckley singled but was picked off.
Mm-hmm. Runner on, though.
There was 3 on, 3 out, but there was a runner on as Hockert gets ahead in the count now. Or excuse me, it's 1-1. So let's see. In the 2nd inning, yes. 3rd inning, yes. 4th inning, yes. 5th inning, yes. 6th inning, yes. So they've had runners in every inning, and 6 left on base so far.
Wow.
So, yeah, you're right. And a lot of times it was usually the first at-bat where they got a runner on.
So there's certainly been opportunity there.
Yes. Is the wind still blowing? It's not as strong as it was.
Not as strong as it was.
That's a good thing.
Flag's kind of drifting a little bit.
See Bob swatting at some gnats or mosquitoes or something. It's like, how do they stay flying in the wind? But if the wind is dying down, then maybe that's 1-2 now to Bob. And Quinn Miller delivers way outside, ball 2. 2-2. Just a 1-game series tonight. 2 points in EDC standings.
Yeah, Shanley needing those 2 points to move up in the standings, give himself a chance at the playoffs here.
Hockert strikes out here for the first out. Quinn Miller with his 7th strikeout of the inning, or the evening, excuse me.
Did I pull an announcer's jinx here and
you might have
asking about runners on?
You might have.
That's normally your job.
Yeah, it was 2nd inning was the 2nd hitter. 3rd inning was the 3rd hitter. 4th inning was 2nd hitter. So, yeah. 5th inning was 1st hitter. 6th inning was 1st hitter. So, yeah, you might have done it. That's normally my job.
If you do a good job of that during the Lady Huskies basketball season.
I jinx you guys
I appreciate
all the time.
that.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yep.
You cut my pay because of it, too.
We're normally a good free throw shooting team. And for some reason, when you're doing our games, we go downhill.
Not so, huh? 1 ball, 1 strike. Pincenall swings at strike 2. Pincenall so far in the day, 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice. Struck out.
Oh, boy.
That almost hit him. So we understand, folks, just for clarity, that the game Thursday now is moved to tomorrow due to impending weather. And the game's tomorrow. There's another strikeout for Quinn Miller as Pinson caught looking. So that'll be strikeout number 8. So they moved it up to 1-3 tomorrow.
1-3 tomorrow. That's against West Fargo.
Yes. Against West Fargo in a makeup game. They've moved it around a couple times to try and get this in. But, that one's fouled back into the net there. 0-1 now to the hitter. Landon Ralph pinch hitting. Oh, big Landon at the plate.
He is an intimidating figure at the plate.
Oh, my gosh. He'd be an intimidating figure on the mound if he'd pitch. I don't know if he pitches, though. I've never seen him pitch, I guess is what I'm trying to say, unless he was younger when I saw him. But
Landon coming off a good football and basketball season.
I'll say he's a junior. And there's a little blooper, and the Emineth coming in. Makes the catch, a nice running catch there by Emineth. And the side will be retired 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. And that retires the Huskies, and that will be your final score. 5-0 in favor of the Deacons. We'll be back with our First Community Credit Union postgame show right after this.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Welcome back, everybody, to Three Borders Sports Network, and those of you watching on Red River Communications. And it's time now for our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products at First Community Credit Union. I got a lot of dreams.
You do?
Yeah, I'm old. I still got dreams.
Yeah, you are old.
Yeah.
That would be correct, sir.
So that is the final score here of 5-0. Shanley Deacons defeating the Wahpeton Huskies in a 2-point game. So the Huskies fall now to 2-18, and Shanley now moves up to 8-12 in the EDC point standings. And again, they're chasing Fargo North, and Fargo North is playing Valley City tonight. And so it's dependent on what that happens in that game there. And Shanley has to play Valley City, so they've got another game coming up here that counts. And Wahpeton has one more game that counts here against West Fargo, and that's tomorrow, but we'll talk about that here in a bit. Let's finish this one up, a game that took 2 hours and 9 minutes. And on a warm, sunny day here at John Randall Field, Shanley, the line score goes as follows. Shanley had 5 runs on 8 hits. They had no errors and stranded 10 runners on base. For the Wahpeton Huskies, no runs. They scattered 5 hits. They committed 3 errors and left 6 runners on base. So Quinn Miller gets the win, scattered throughout the game. He had 8 strikeouts, Brian, and I think I only had him for 2 walks, if I believe I got my numbers right.
Yeah.
So Quinn Miller did a nice job for his Shanley Deacons and spread out the 5 hits. And the Huskies had a couple opportunities, but just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, the Huskies had a lot of opportunities. Like we said, up until the 7th, they had a runner on in every inning and just couldn't capitalize on it. But the Deacons, they did what they needed to do in order to give themselves an opportunity to move up into the standings and see if they can work their way into the playoffs. And, they did exactly what they needed to do. Come in here, play some solid baseball, did a decent job at the plate. Miller did a good job on the mound and had a couple of good plays out there that saved, the Huskies putting some points on the board, putting some runs on the board. And just a good win for the Deacons and for the Huskies. They've got 2 more regular season games here, and you got to try and finish them out and see if you can finish on a high note. Maybe that doesn't mean sweeping West Fargo, but maybe it means putting some solid run production on the board, get some solid pitching, and give yourself something to build on as you close out the season here, and then you move into summer baseball.
And those 2 seniors would like to get one last win here on John Randall Field in their high school career. Eli Kappas and Miles Hinckley recognized as the 2 seniors here on the Huskies team. Folks, as far as the games tomorrow, again, move to 1 and 3 o'clock. Brian and I have been trying to discuss and find out schedules here for tomorrow, and it's going to be a tight schedule for us possibly tomorrow. But stay tuned. Keep an eye on our Facebook page, our website, and we'll kind of keep you informed as to our coverage availability for tomorrow. We had not planned on it. Brian has some
I have a real
other
job.
things.
I have a real job.
Yeah,
You're retired.
Well, yeah, but you've got other things to do and responsibilities. You've been gone for a few days at work.
I have a grad party I got to get ready for this weekend.
And that too. But also, we just don't know.
We'll figure it out tomorrow.
We'll figure it out. I think our coaches show will still go on as planned. And that could be our final spring coaches show too, because the week after I'm on vacation and you are.
I have other duties.
Your civic duties.
Yes, I do.
So that we know for sure. Coaches show will happen tomorrow night, and we'll keep you informed as to what our schedule is for tomorrow's Husky games. So stay tuned. Watch our Facebook page and our website. Brian will put the updates on there, and we'll let you know. Again, your final score tonight, 5-0. The Deacons defeat the Huskies. Anything else there, B-Dub?
Oh, good to be back.
All right, man. It's good to have you back, as always. All right, for Brian Watson and everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, I'm Joe Schreiner. You're getting your final score, the Deacons 5, the Huskies 0. We'll see you tomorrow night for sure at the Coach Show. Good night, everybody.